right, Internet fans, get ready for this, because we are going deep today.
Deep.
Deep into the Internet itself.
Oh, wow.
Like how it's changing.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Right now in 2024, that's right.
So think of it this way.
Yeah.
The Internet's always changing, right?
Always evolving.
Yeah, it's like a living thing.
It is.
So how is it changing?
Well, one of the biggest things we're seeing is just the volume of traffic.
Traffic.
Like sheer amount of traffic. Cloudflare says it's up globally like 17.2%.
Oh, wow.
It's massive.
That is huge.
And it's not just that there's more people online.
Right.
I mean, there are more people online.
Yeah.
But it's that we're doing more stuff online.
Right. Okay. I get that. Like life is online now.
Yeah.
Working, shopping, like even sometimes going to the doctor is online.
Exactly.
But 17.2%, that's a big jump.
It's a big jump, yeah.
What's making it go up that much?
Well, a bunch of things, really. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
More and more people in developing countries are getting online. We've got all these smart devices everywhere, you know? And the pandemic kind of changed things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like how we work and how we talk to people.
Right.
We're just online all the time now.
We are. We really are. So,
yeah.
Okay, so more people are online more of the time. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
A lot of that traffic isn't even from people.
That's right. It's bots.
Bots.
AI bots.
Oh.
Like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So like these AI bots, are they just like browsing the web like people do?
Kind of, but their goal is different.
Oh, okay.
They're collecting information, you know, to train AI models.
To train AI models.
It's like they're the workers of the AI revolution, you know?
Oh, wow. So every time I open a web page, these bots could be like watching me?
Potentially, yeah.
Learning from what I'm doing?
It's kind of like having an invisible audience.
A little creepy.
It is a little creepy.
Right.
And it does bring up questions about, you know, data privacy and transparency.
Right.
Like companies really need to be clear about what these bots are doing, you know, what data they're collecting.
Okay, so speaking of these bots,
yeah,
it sounds like Facebook's bot is like the big star.
Oh, yeah. Facebook external hit.
What a name.
Yeah.
What a name.
They found that it was like over 27% of all bot traffic.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
So Facebook is really into AI then?
Oh, yeah. They're deeply involved.
Makes you wonder what they're doing with all that data.
It does make you think.
You mentioned, though, that things are changing with these bots.
Yeah, the bot landscape is always shifting.
What does that mean?
Well, some bots are getting more active.
Uh-huh.
Some are less active, Like BiteSpider, for example. Its activity dropped like 80% over the year.
Wow.
While Claudebot had this big spike in the middle of the year.
Okay.
But then it's stabilized, you know?
Interesting.
And then GPTbot, it's been pretty consistent.
Okay, so it's not just that there are more bots, it's how they're being used. And what companies are doing with them to train their AIs.
Right. It's like a whole hidden world underneath the internet.
A whole hidden world.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
It is.
And it's really important to understand this stuff, you know, if you want to understand the future of the internet.
The future of the internet.
That's what we're talking about.
Right. I'm ready.
Let's do it. And it's not just the bots, you know, the internet itself is changing.
Yeah.
Like the actual infrastructure.
Oh,
like the pipes of the internet.
The pipes.
Yeah, you know, they're changing too.
You're talking about things like HTTP3.
Exactly.
Yeah, a while back, everyone was saying that was going to like change everything.
I know.
Revolutionize the internet.
Yeah, make everything super fast and secure.
Right. And it has made things faster.
Yeah.
More secure.
Sure.
But the thing is, Cloudflare's data shows that about 30% of connections are still using older technology.
Oh, really?
So
we're not quite there yet.
Not quite. With the super fast internet.
No, it takes time.
I guess so.
It's like, imagine trying to upgrade a whole city's transportation system.
Yeah.
Like overnight.
Right.
It's a huge job.
It'd be chaos.
It would. And it's the same with the internet.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about security.
Oh, yeah. Important topic.
It feels like we're always fighting against cyber threats.
Constantly.
It's an arms race.
It is an arms race, yeah.
And the threats are getting like more and more clever.
They are sophisticated, yeah.
So Cloudflare's report said that over 4% of emails they looked at had phishing links or like fake sender info.
That's millions of emails.
Millions.
Potentially trying to trick people.
It's scary.
It is.
So it's not enough to just have antivirus software.
Right. You have to be smart too.
Be careful what you click on.
Exactly. Think before you click.
Yeah. Double check who it's from.
Be skeptical.
Yeah, like digital street smarts.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cloudflare also found that there were like 225 major internet outages
Globally, yeah.
this year.
225, that's a lot.
That is a lot. What causes that?
Well, sometimes it's just technical problems.
Okay.
You know, like equipment failures,
Right.
software glitches,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Makes sense.
But then there are the cyber attacks.
Right. People trying to cause disruption.
Yeah, trying to take things down.
Wow. It's kind of unsettling.
It is.
Something that we depend on so much is so fragile.
It can be. Yeah.
Okay. But even with all that, the internet is still growing. Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
People are doing more online than ever.
Streaming, gaming, social media, you name it.
So who are the big players?
The ones who are really shaping things.
Yeah, like who's using the most bandwidth?
Well, streaming is huge.
Right.
Like Netflix and YouTube.
Right. Everyone's watching shows and videos.
Exactly. They're using a ton of bandwidth.
What about search?
Like how we find all this stuff.
Yeah, is Google still the king?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Still the king.
Google's still dominant.
And social media.
Oh, of course.
Facebook, TikTok.
They're massive.
Yeah, they're always fighting for our attention.
They are. It's a battle.
It's a battle.
For our eyeballs.
So we've got these content creators, the platforms, the search engines.
It's an ecosystem.
Yeah, like a digital tapestry.
That's a good way to put it.
And the gamers.
Oh, yeah, I can't forget the gamer.
PlayStation, Xbox.
Big-time bandwidth users.
Makes sense. Gaming is huge.
It is.
And speaking of things that are huge,
What's that?
adult sites.
Oh, yeah.
Still some of the most visited websites.
They are.
It's a reminder that the internet is for everyone.
It is all kinds of interests.
Yeah. Diverse content.
Freedom of access, you know.
Freedom of access.
That's important.
It is. So let's talk about France.
Okay, France.
You mentioned that a few companies dominate traffic there.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Why is France an interesting case?
Well, France is often seen as a leader in Europe when it comes to internet regulation, digital rights and all that. And the thing is, in France, 5 companies, Netflix, Akamai, Facebook, Google, and Amazon, they account for over 50% of all internet traffic.
Over 50%? That's a lot.
It is.
So what happens when you have just a few companies controlling so much of the internet?
It raises some concerns.
Like what kind of concerns?
Well, for one thing, it can stifle competition.
Right.
You know, if a few companies control the pipes, they can prioritize their own stuff.
Right, their own services.
Yeah, and that can hurt smaller companies.
And hurt users.
Potentially.
So it's like these companies are the gatekeepers of the internet.
In a way, yeah.
Deciding what we see.
And what we don't see.
And there's the data privacy issue, too.
Right. If a few companies have all this data about us, we need to make sure they're protecting it.
It's a tough balance, isn't it?
It is.
Fostering innovation.
Yeah.
Giving people access.
Right.
But also being fair and protecting people's rights.
It's a challenge.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot of trends.
We have.
Bots, AI, infrastructure security, the big players.
Yeah.
Where's all this going?
What does the future hold for the internet?
Yeah. I want to know.
It's going to keep changing, that's for sure.
Faster and faster.
Exactly. And AI is going to be a big part of that.
Okay, so even more bots and algorithms and like stuff we don't even understand yet.
Probably, yeah.
It's exciting and kind of scary at the same time.
It is, but think of it this way.
Okay.
AI could make our online experiences so much better, you know?
Oh, okay. In what way?
Like, imagine search engines that get you.
Yeah.
Not just what you search for,
right,
but what you really need.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, or online shopping that's totally personalized.
Yeah, based on like my style and stuff.
Exactly.
That would be pretty cool.
Right.
But what about all that stuff we talked about, like data privacy and all that?
Oh, yeah, that's a big issue.
Like, wouldn't it get worse with AI?
Potentially. Yeah, that's why we need to be talking about this stuff. Like right now, we need rules for AI.
Regulations and stuff.
Exactly. And companies need to be upfront about how their AI works.
So it's not just about the tech itself.
Right.
It's how we use it.
Exactly.
Okay, so we need to figure out AI, but that's not all, is it?
Nope. The internet's changing in other ways, too.
Like what?
Well, we're seeing this move towards, like, more immersive experiences.
Immersive.
Yeah, like AR and VR, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine instead of just looking at a website,
yeah,
you're actually, like, inside it.
Whoa.
Walking around.
Like a video game.
Kinda, yeah, but for everything.
That sounds wild.
It does, but I think it's coming.
Really?
Yeah, as the technology gets better and cheaper, more people will start using it.
Okay, so from 2D to 3D internet.
Exactly, a multi-sensory experience.
Wow.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
What about social media?
Oh, social media is always changing.
Yeah.
New platforms pop up all the time.
Right.
Old ones try to keep up.
Will anything beat Facebook and TikTok, though?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
But I think the platforms that focus on privacy and real connections and offer something unique, those are the ones that'll do well.
So it's not just about having the most data or the coolest features?
No, it's about giving people something valuable.
Something they actually want.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got AI getting smarter, the internet becoming more immersive, social media constantly changing. What does this all mean for, like, the average person?
It means we're living in a really exciting time.
It does feel that way.
But it also means we need to be informed.
Informed.
Yeah. Don't just take in information.
Right.
Question it.
Think critically.
Exactly. Be an active participant in the internet.
Don't just be a passive consumer.
Right.
That's a good way to put it.
The internet is powerful.
Yeah.
We need to use it wisely.
Well said.
Thank you.
This has been a fascinating deep dive.
It has.
Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there.
Yeah.
Thanks for diving deep with us.
Yeah.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning.
Keep learning.
We'll see you next time.